Being active has never been more rewarding.
If you want the exercise bug to bite as you should, there are 3 check boxes that you need to tick. Firstly, there's got to be a goal, there's got to be a reward, and it's got to be fun. And the Momentum 94.7 Cycle Challenge ticks all those boxes. Why are you doing it, Carl?
Well, Michael, to be honest, I think you just feel mentally and physically so different on the days when you do train. And then, of course, let's face it, we've got awesome climate, awesome weather, and I think the terrain in SA is just of such that you've got to get out and have fun.
And we're a competitive nation.
Yeah.
Speaking of which... Carl, why have Momentum back to race like this?
Michael, it's really a twofold answer. Firstly, Momentum is very much about the individual, but also the family's wellness and financial well-being. And this is very much a family event. And then secondly, Momentum is very serious about people taking ownership of their health and being proactive around it. And so much so that the guys within product development have started developing the products in such a way that it actually rewards this type of behavior, and it's exactly what the guys are doing. So these guys doing the race are the exact guys that we would like to reward for taking ownership of their health.
So not only physical rewards, financial rewards too. Speaking of which, there's always been a strong charity drive behind the race, hasn't there?
These races won't be the same without these charities, and as it stands now, we've got 160 different charities registered to the race, so the individuals can really choose to link to any one of those and have a lot of fun. We've seen the rhinos, we've seen the cows, but they're all there for a great cause. It's great to have them part of the race.
Part of riding a great race is having the right equipment and knowing how to use it, which is what I'm going to check up on right now. I'll race you there.
It's not just the equipment, but also the correct setup for your bike that's crucial to optimizing your performance and avoiding injuries.
Andrew, I know you're not a nutritionist, but you are a professional athlete. You've done this for many years. On race day, what do you have for breakfast?
Well, I believe in routine, first of all. So my race day routine must be exactly what I have for every other training ride or race. So I like a slice of toast, a little bit of cereal, a cup of coffee, and possibly maybe a fruit. And then, of course, I have a carbohydrate drink, which I drink with my breakfast, and that's just topping me up, getting me ready for the race.
How often should you be drinking during the race, and how much fluid should you have on you?
It really depends on how fit you are, how hot it is, and you've got to drink little bits often. So if you're carrying 1 water bottle, it means you're going to have to stop a few times. A lot of people and most bikes can carry 2. And if you really need a lot of hydration, then there's a camelback option where you carry the hydration pack on your back.
Brilliant. Should we talk kit? Andrew, when it comes to kit, I reckon there are 2 essentials. One has to be a chamois.
Absolutely. If you're doing the Momentum 94.7, you're out there for a long time. And it's all about comfort. And I've yet to find a bicycle saddle that's comfortable without a chamois.
And the other's obviously one of these. I mean, no helmet, no ride, we know that, but it's more than just that, isn't it?
I mean, you should spend as much as you possibly can on a helmet. A helmet is, hopefully you're never going to use it, but the day you use it, you need a good quality one. These days they all have special locking devices which make sure that the helmet sits securely so that in the event of an accident, you don't want the helmet to move before you make contact with the tar or another cyclist. Brilliant. So this is really worth spending money on.
And then the final aspect of riding your best race has to be bike setup. Now this should have been done a long time ago, but if you haven't done it, Andrew's going to give us some pointers on just making it the most comfortable ride ever. And the steel horse.
Right, Mark. Bike setup is all about comfort. You've got to be comfortable on your bike. So let's get you on and have a look. When you look at setup, the most important thing for me is your saddle height. So all you got to do is get to the bottom point, come all the way down, that's it, lowest point, lock your knee, and your foot must be parallel to the ground. Perfect. And that's it.
And what about the distance between my saddle and my handlebars? Because, you know, I often get lower back pain.
There you've got a little bit of adjustment here. This stem is adjustable. Any bike shop will be able to adjust that for you. Okay. An easy rule of thumb is if you look down now, your handlebars should block your front hub. If that's the case, it's about right. If the handlebars are behind the front hub, then you need a longer stem. And clearly, if the handlebars are ahead of the hub, we'll have to shorten the stem.
Brilliant. Well, there you go, just about everything you need to know to ride your best race. Don't forget the most important ingredient, though, that little catchphrase your parents used your entire childhood. Remember to enjoy the ride and have fun. It is, after all, why we do this.
Save up to 35% on your contribution with Momentum Health.